Good morning, everyone. Time for our musical Monday story time. Today we're working on the Passover story. So, the story started a long time ago in the land of Egypt. And the Pharaoh, who was the king of Egypt, decided there were too many Jewish people and he didn't want any more filling up the land. So he said the Jewish people couldn't have any more babies. But there was a Jewish mommy who just had a baby, and she wanted to try to figure out a way to keep her baby safe. So she put her baby in a basket and floated it down the river. And her daughter, Moses' sister, was watching out to make sure the baby was okay. Where is baby Moses? Moses, Moses. Where is baby Moses? On the river Nile. The baby was floating, floating, floating. The baby's in a basket on the river Nile. Well, along came the Pharaoh's daughter. The daughter went swimming, swimming, swimming. Pharaoh's daughter was swimming on the river Nile. She found Moses in a basket. She found baby Moses, Moses, Moses. She found baby Moses on the river Nile. And look, the sister saw that and made sure he was okay. So the Pharaoh's daughter took Moses to the palace, and there he grew up. Moses grew up, grew up, grew up. Moses grew up in a palace on the river Nile. So he grew up. And he noticed that all the Jewish people had to work so hard. And the taskmasters were so mean to them. And the Jewish people, they couldn't do what they wanted because the mean taskmasters had to make sure that they were working all the time. Dig, 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 dig that hole so deep. Dig, 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 there's no time to sleep, 'cause it's work, 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 every day and every night, 'cause it's work, 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 when it's dark and when it's light. So Moses realized how wrong this was, and he went to the Pharaoh, and he said to the Pharaoh, "You've got to let the people go. Oh, listen, oh, listen, oh, listen, King Pharaoh. Oh, listen, oh, listen, oh, let my people go. They're tired of working all day. They want to go away. King Pharaoh, what do you say?" What does that Pharaoh say? Do you remember? "No, no, no, I will not let them go. No, 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 I will not let them go." So Moses said, "Well, God told me some really weird things are going to happen if you don't let my people go." Pharaoh said, "Get out of here." So Moses went home. So one morning, King Pharaoh awoke in his bed. There were frogs on the ceiling and frogs on his head, frogs on his nose, frogs on his toes, frogs here, frogs there. Frogs were jumping everywhere. He did not like that. And so Moses went back to Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go." And what did Pharaoh say? "No, no, no, I will not let them go. No, 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 I will not let them go." And Moses said, there's going to be a lot more wacky things that happen. All kinds of crazy things are going to happen if you don't let my people go. And Pharaoh said, No, 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 I will not let them go. No, 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 I will not let them go. So, one morning King Pharaoh awoke in his bed. There were locusts on the ceiling and locusts on his head, locusts on his nose, locusts on his toes, locusts here, locusts there. There were locusts everywhere. And Moses went back and said, I told you all these crazy things are going to happen. Let my people go. No, 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 I will not let them go. No, 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 I will not let them go. So how many bad things happened in Egypt? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plagues in Egypt land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 plagues in Egypt land. And finally, one day the Pharaoh just couldn't take it anymore. And he said, you know what? Get out of here. So Moses gathered up all the Jewish people and said, let's go. We got to get out of here. And the women said, oh, but we got to make some bread for the journey. And Moses said, there's no time. We got to go. Take your dough. It'll bake in the sun. Don't worry about it. We got to go. So they all traveled and they traveled. And finally, they got to a body of water called the Red Sea. And the people all said, Moses, what are we going to do? We can't get through there. And Moses stood there with his staff, and God helped him. And he made the water split. Look, he split the water. And Moses stood there and he said, come on, people, let's go. And they raced through the water and they raced through the water. And then guess what? The Pharaoh changed his mind and they showed up and they were going to capture all the Jewish people. And guess what? They made it to the other side. And guess what happened? Guess what happened to the Pharaoh? Guess what happened to the Pharaoh and all the Egyptian people? Guess what happened? The water came and covered them all up. And when they got to the other side, they were so happy that they were saved. Miriam, remember Moses' sister, was so happy. She had brought her tambourine along with her. And they said thank you to God. And they sang, Die, Dianu, Die, Dianu, Die, Dianu, 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 Die, Dianu, Die, Dianu, Die, Dianu, Dianu, Dianu. And that is the story of Passover. Now, later, we'll talk about other things that happen nowadays to celebrate the Passover story. We have a big dinner called a Seder, and we read from a prayer book called a Haggadah. And I actually found my son's Haggadah that he made when he was at Kaplan School. And I'll bring that out and show you later. All right, guys, thanks for joining me.